YouTube, what it do, man? You got your boy True Tony back in the building again. Y'all know what time it is, man. Man. Some crazy allegations going on, man. Young Thug, man, YSL. Everybody going at it right now, man. They going back and forth. Is it really true they saying that Young Thug also has a second allegation of snitching, man? Damn. Well, we finna going to get into this content to find out, you know what I'm saying? But hey, before we get into this content, I want to make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, man. And today's content is going to be coming from Trap Morose. Let's go and get ready to add him to the stage, people. What's going on, though? What's happening with it? All right.
Oh my gosh, people, it's been another busy day in Atlanta. I mean, Atlanta, it damn near seems like everybody in the city's got an allegation on their name at this point, okay? It's whack-a-mole at this point. They try and fake cap and knock one allegation down and then another one pops up, okay? It has been absolutely crazy. Atlanta is absolutely on fire, man. It is wild. And I'm just excited for this, man. I'm excited for the Young Thug gospel album. They're saying that Gospel Glory's coming out soon, man. You know what I'm saying? He said, hey, if you're a rat and a rapper, you might as well go gospel, twin. And they're saying, yo, we got the stained glass windows popping up, man. They're saying that new tape, that new Jeffrey, you know what I'm saying? All praise Jeffrey. That might be coming soon, man. But look, it has been absolutely wild, all right? The past 24, 48, I don't know, first 48 is definitely a name that's got a ring to it, man. The last 48 hours have been absolutely insane. The Young Thug allegations keep getting worse, and it's not over, okay? Let's just do a quick recap on everything that happened, okay? Young Thug been exposed for a 2-hour interrogation video with the police. Man. Okay, he said that Pee Wee Roscoe carries Wayne's drugs. He told the entire 2-hour, it was damn near like a Trap Law Ross video, breaking down the entire 2-hour saga of Birdman and Lil Wayne's beef, giving the perfect motive for Birdman to want to send Pee Wee Roscoe to go and shoot that bus up, okay? And he said that man breaks the law every single day. Now, interestingly, you might have seen this in my last video, okay? But the man himself, the alleged victim of such telling, Pee Wee Roscoe, he's taken to the internet. He denied being a rat. We're going to get to that. But he denied Thug snitching on him. He said Thug is as clean as Listerine. Okay, I don't know. I'll be spitting my Listerine back into the bottle and just reusing it over and over again. Man, so maybe that's what he's referring to. But he said
that's nasty as hell. Man, ill, nigga, ill. Trap Morose. Hey, man, you shout out nasty as motherfucker, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. But so what y'all think so far, chat, man? We basically doing a recap of what they already said first happened, which was yesterday. I already covered that yesterday. I did a video on that yesterday. He basically gonna do a recap for people that haven't seen it yet, and then we're gonna get into the next one, the second allegation they said he got. So let's get ready to see what they're talking about.
Thug is as clean as Listerine. He never snitched on him. And this has led to a chain reaction of exposés and responses that is just out of control at this point. So let's just recap this so you got the context, and then we're going to get to what happened, okay? This is real F around and find out territory, right? Because Pee Wee put this up. I don't think he was ready for what came next.
Man, Jeff, clean as Listerine, man. Clean as ivory soap. You feel what I'm saying? I done the time. I did that. That's what you're supposed to do. When you go in the interrogation room, that's what you do. He told you, man, we sell the Wayne Carter weed.
I saw people commenting, man. He was saying, I don't think that's what you're supposed to do. He did what you're supposed to do. He got in that interrogation room and he said, yeah, we sell Wayne weed. He never said we sell Wayne weed. He said, you carry Wayne's drugs. Apparently, that's what you're supposed to do, man. Hey, Pee Wee Roscoe, man, it's not a good look, man.
What the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? No, a statement is this right here. Lineup selective. That's him. He did that. He didn't do that. He did what a taxpaying citizen do.
I'm going to be honest, bro. You don't tell them people nothing. You don't tell them a damn thing, man. You let your lawyer do all the talking. You don't say not one word out your mouth. They supposed to read you your memorandum rights, and you be like, yeah, okay, all right, no problem. And you keep your mouth closed. I got a right to remain silent, zip.
Real street nigga. Kept it silent, kept it overly real, you know what I'm saying?
Kept it overly real for 2 hours, man.
Really tried to pull me out the hole. So shit, I don't know, you feel what I'm saying? Now, when they come to the PR now, y'all don't remember when I was locked up now. Let me just show you how the PRs and the internet selective politics. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep it real. When I was locked up and Jeff was locked up, we went viral when they was like, that's the type of friend you want. He was like, man, Roscoe ain't told y'all the damn thing. Yeah, that's the beauty there. That's the right thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like all those niggas, everybody is in the state room, in the interrogation room, and they gave statements. You know, we're gonna throw the paperwork party tomorrow.
Hey, so he said he's going to throw a paperwork party tomorrow, man. I don't think he realized what kind of paperwork party was being thrown, man. He might throw his own paperwork party because ever since he popped out, he stuck his neck out for Young Thug. He's had his reputation dragged through the mud too, okay? People saying Pee-wee told too. Let's not forget his word ain't no good either. Now, this was initially in a TMZ article. I haven't seen the original paperwork for this, but it's believed. Okay, look, I'll just read you this, man. It says in Atlanta, man. The man behind bars and charged with shooting Lil Wayne's tour bus now says Birdman was involved in the murder for hire plot. Jimmy Winfrey told authorities that he should not be the one in jail when in fact Birdman's financial dispute with Lil Wayne.
Man, all of them telling on each other. Everybody seem like they telling on everybody in this motherfucking case, bro. Dang, that's crazy, boy. Hey, what y'all really think though, man? Cause like, I mean, everything I'm still gonna say is allegedly, because at the day, you can see the stuff right here. He said TMZ originally posted this. They like this on Reddit and everything. You can find it if you want to. Y'all go right to Google. But dang, man, it's some crazy work right here, chat, man. It's some crazy work, man. What's been going on with everybody though? Y'all holler at me, man. Talk to me.
Wayne is what ultimately led to the shooting. You mean that financial dispute with Lil Wayne that we heard about for 2 hours in the Young Thug interrogation footage? Perhaps. All right. TMZ reports Winfrey is arguing he should be held liable as a party to the crime. He's not specifically saying Birdman ordered the hit, but essentially that's what he's saying. As previously reported, Wayne's tour bus was shot full of holes as he was riding out from a performance in Atlanta back in April. You know, you remember that performance that Thug said in the interrogation footage? He said, I was in New Orleans. But that was going on at Pee-wee was in Atlanta. Remember that? No one was injured, and Birdman continues to maintain his innocence despite indictment documents naming Cash Money Boss as being part of the plot to take out Wayne. Now, I'm not trying to hear Pee-wee's take on this, okay? I think he's compromised, but I'm trying to hear Birdman's take. The one man who could clear Thug's name in this situation, I'm trying to hear from Birdman, okay? And what people are telling me is that Birdman ain't rocking with Thug like that. That's what people are saying, man. That's what people are saying. But look, okay, the deflect.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. What this is looking like to me, this also is looking like the same situation that happened in the Young Dolph murder, man. With CMG, like everybody start to split up. Everybody like got something to say about the next person. The whole group splitting up because there's too much people telling. That's what it seemed like to me. Let's get on back to the content though.
Action was strong. All right. We're gonna get to some more stuff in a minute, okay? Because there's actually so much to get through, okay? But the deflection was strong, okay? It looked like potentially, in my opinion, perhaps Pee-wee was put up to this by Young Thug himself. He popped out, he deflected it back onto Gunna and onto Rallo, and Rallo wasn't going for it either. Man. He pointed out the same thing. He took to Twitter. He says, well, it don't look like you freed him to us, twin. All right?
Damn.
Look, he posted that same TMZ article. This one's crazy. This one's crazy. Rallo got a sense of humor, man. Rallo got a crazy sense of humor. Man. Okay, look, we'll get to those tweets in a minute. All right, we'll get to those tweets, but I got some other stuff to show you real quick. So YSL Mondo, the alleged founder of YSL, the original founder, the first person to do it, all right, he popped out to defend Rallo and clap back at Young Thug and Pee-wee Roscoe, okay? He says people only be around dudes with motion so they can be taken care of. He is inferring that Roscoe is riding for Young Thug. Perhaps he's getting some kind of benefit from doing that. And he said that he's glad he wasn't part of the YSL Rico. This popped up yesterday, but let's react to this before we get to the new stuff that came afterwards.
A nigga just beat a Rico. Nigga come home, still talking about, oh, nigga ratted, nigga a rat, nigga da-da-da. Bro, that's God. That ain't nothing but God biting you back in your ass, bro. Because you supposed to been thankful that you just beat a life sentence in a Rico and came home and minded your business and been humble. But instead, you still coming out pushing the rat narrative, bro, and all that, this, that, and the third. Now look, he came back and brought your bitch in the ass. But that ain't the key. The thing is, too, though, he brainwashed people. He still got motherfuckers on the bitch talking about, and y'all heard it with y'all own ears. You got motherfuckers talking about AI and did that in the third. And, oh, he ain't rat on nobody. Bro, if you sit down with 12 and bust out and say these words, if y'all talking about a nigga like Gunna ratted from saying, yes, ma'am, you mean to tell me this not making a nigga a rat by saying shit? They said Roscoe shot the bus up. And then a nigga like Roscoe did 10 years behind this shit, and you just got on the internet tomorrow. A nigga didn't rat on you? Boy, your ass so brainwashed, it's sickening. Y'all niggas need daddy figures, and y'all niggas be sitting back waiting on something good, waiting on something to happen. Like, yeah, I'm gonna stick around. Maybe a nigga put me on. Maybe a nigga I can get some out of nigga or something did that. Like, it's so gay and weird to me, but y'all be coming on y'all be on my ass about being a real nigga. Rich, I'm not studying the internet, but I'm just letting y'all know how brainwashed and weird the world and the internet is, y'all.
Yeah, for real.
Come on, my brother. Roscoe, you the worstest. Twin, you worse than the rat itself. You did 10 years, twin, behind this shit. Roscoe, you did 10 years behind it, brother. And you just come on the internet and say a nigga didn't tell on you when everybody just heard this man say your name a few times?
That's crazy,
you
man.
Feel me? Hey, bro, my kids are hungry. My light's finna get cut off. I'm finna get put out. Can you help me? I bet y'all can't even call Buddy phone, but y'all today, a nigga wouldn't even give a damn. Y'all have to start a GoFundMe. I seen a lot of y'all niggas, I hate to say it like this, a lot of people have died who I thought had a little something going and had to go GoFundMe. That's not cool, y'all. That's embarrassing. Y'all be on them motherfucker around rich niggas, around these rap niggas and shit like that. Something happen to you. You start a GoFundMe. Your people gotta go start a GoFundMe.
That's crazy.
Like,
work.
bro, y'all niggas are so weird, bro. Y'all niggas, this shit is weird, bro. We need to start talking like y'all niggas is really like gay, bro. That's gay to me. So y'all niggas are sitting back waiting to be took care of, like how you know how bitches be out here scouting for niggas who got money. Y'all niggas out here scouting for niggas who got money, so hoping and praying that they gonna take care of y'all like a bitch. That's what hoes do, twin. Bitches do that. Thought bitches. Y'all niggas are new thoughts. The niggas, y'all niggas on this internet are the new thoughts. Facts. Y'all niggas are the new thoughts. And then you have a nerd talking about Rollo and this, that, and the third. Rollo taking care of his community. Rollo building. What y'all niggas done did for the community? I ain't seen y'all niggas at no schools. Y'all niggas doing shit like that because you on community service and shit. Y'all got to do that. Niggas like me walking into schools because I want to do that. Niggas like my boy Takeoff. Man, do it. Look like I give a damn about being left all bad and bullshit, man. Come on, man. Clothes on. I'm in my whips. I'm having my bankroll. This ain't another nigga shit. Point blank, period. So I can't be too mad. Y'all talking about I'm mad I ain't round Buddy. Oh, Buddy, you mad, did and third. I don't want to be round Buddy. Thank God I ain't round Buddy. But get what? I would have been caught up in the motherfucking Rico and some more shit. Nigga probably would have lost their life or did some goofy shit around the motherfucker behind Buddy. Man, come on, man. I don't give a damn. Don't get mad at me. Come on, the motherfucker keeping it real. Come on, man.
So he trashed Young Thug. He said that he basically said that Pee Wee Roscoe is riding for Thug. Maybe he's doing that for some kind of benefit, and he's glad that he's not part of that Rico. Now, some people are defending Thug. Okay, another YSL legend. Okay, Lil Got It, somebody whose music is fire. Yeah, man, he low-key, he's sticking his neck out for Thug. He said, watch the full video and stop D-eating. Now, we don't watch the whole video, Lil Got It, okay? Don't let yourself get screwed over by this. They're clapping back with his own tweets. They're clapping back with Thug's own tweets saying, you a rap representer. Shut up. Wow. It's crazy, man. People saying watching this play out in real time, saying Lil Got It never makes the situation better. That's a bad look. But just when you thought things couldn't get worse, a second snitching allegation on Young Thug has now surfaced. They're saying, okay, one of the detectives from First 48 said Young Thug gave him information about a murder in the back of his squad car. Young Thug and his team filed multiple motions to stop the detective from testifying. This says motion number 19 comes now. Mr. Jeffrey Williams, by and through undersigned counsel, and hereby files this motion in limine number 19 to prohibit the prosecution and all of its witnesses, including Detective Quinn, from announcing his wrongful belief that he met with Mr. Jeffrey Williams in the back of his police car concerning a murder case. In support of the motion, Mr. Williams shows as follows. Mr. Williams is innocent of any and all of the charges in the above referenced indictment, based upon information and belief the prosecution and some of its witnesses, including but not limited to...
Wow, this is the whole thing right here, man. It's crazy, man. These the petition that was filed look like. Man, it's crazy though, man. Wow. I mean, it's right there.
Detective Quinn may wrongly state that Mr. Jeffrey Williams was in the back of their police car at some point and gave information on a murder case. Same is untrue. However, same also places Mr. Williams' character in an issue by being in a Locks police car and having information on a murder case. This evidence must be excluded because same is one, not accurate, and two, places Mr. Williams' character at issue, and three, is irrelevant to the trial of the above referenced case. Supposedly, Mr. Williams was a very young man at the supposed time of this interaction of law enforcement. Now, okay, I want to give a little shout out to Whack 100, the Exposers, Prids, Lavish, and Ghost. Okay, this has been going around, but they were the first people that put me onto this information. Okay, and I was thinking at the start when this was going around,
Whack 100 always coming up with somebody paperwork, man. Oh shit. He's always doing that. We all know that, chat. Hey, I always said, he says it himself, that he's the exposer, so he come up with everybody paperwork.
And on Reddit, is this fake? Is this fake? All right, people in the comments saying, yo, when it rains, it pours. I was wondering if this was fake, but the exposers got me right. They said, nah, that's real paperwork. That's real paperwork. We got the whole paperwork here. All right, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. Now, a lot of the defenders of Thug, they're trying to say, and Thug himself, all right, Thug himself addressed this on Twitter. So yesterday he addressed the allegations, the initial allegations of snitching on his Twitter. And he also addressed these new allegations he's done hit with a second charge of snitching, all right? And he had to get his Twitter fingers fired up to address this, okay? And he even posted it himself. Now look, okay? Here's Thug's super damage control, all right? This is what he said yesterday in response to that initial video that I brought to your attention. They didn't play my interrogation video in court because I helped my brother. Rat where? And he said the DA kept objecting to letting it in. Facts. Thug wanted to introduce this interrogation tape. This is where the interrogation tape surfaced to begin with, because this was secret for damn near 8 years. It's my understanding that Thug's counsel wanted to introduce this interrogation tape to say, oh, look, this is him all the way back in 2015. He denying that he's a member of the Bloods. He's saying YSL isn't a gang. It's consistent with what he's saying now. Accidentally, this ends up getting leaked, and people don't realize it for a couple of years. But he was trying to introduce this. He was clutching at straws, thinking that was going to help him. That telling from all the way back then, allegedly, was going to help him with his case now to show, you know what I'm saying, show that he's good. Now, he hit this one. This is some more misinformation, misdirection. Okay, somebody tweeted, we've been heard that footage and nothing Thug said can be misconstrued as snitching. Y'all are so gullible. It hurts to see this play out. Gunna fans so down bad about him flopping, they had to reach for this nonsense. And this is an old post.
And see, the crazy part about it is that, you know, Thug came out and was just all on Gunna head saying that he was a rat. He wasn't going to be around him no more. He wasn't doing no music with him no more. And now all of a sudden now, this is the second allegation that snitching that they're saying that Young Thug them did now. All this is alleged, man. At the end of the day, all this alleged, but all the paperwork, they just put the paperwork up and everything. So it's like, I mean, it got to be true.
From Thugger Daily. It's a very selective. They picked one clip from the interrogation very selectively, all right? Notice how they didn't talk about him talking about Jimmy Winfrey carries Wayne's drugs and he breaks the law every day. They selectively picked one quote where he says that he's not a blood. And it's crazy that Thug's even tweeting this. He's retweeting this on his own page that Gunna fans are so down bad. Bro, the Thug fans are truly down bad. But he retweeted this selective moment from the interview, 16 seconds, all right? I want to talk about y'all are so gullible. This guy is so gullible it hurts, okay? Because this doesn't prove anything other than there's 16 seconds of a 2-hour interrogation that exists.
All y'all are Bloods, right? Like Lil Wayne, you, Amber Man, all y'all. So, I mean, I just don't see why the beef makes sense, though.
Of blood?
Yeah. Blood.
Man, that is...
Wow.
That's what y'all say on the song.
That is entertaining, man.
Y'all say it on the song. All y'all.
So this is the sort of thing that I think Thug wanted to be introduced at his trial to say, look, he's been saying he's not blood. It doesn't really prove anything, but he kept going, what now this one? And he had to face this one head on, all right? He tried to just be quiet about those initial allegations about the 2-hour tape. Didn't work. He had to respond. And now he's trying to get ahead of it. He posted this himself, all right? And he's saying some crazy stuff. Once more, misdirection. He says, this motion got filed because the detective lied and said I made a statement in the back of a police car. Stupid. That never happened. This isn't proof that never happened. Just because this is a filing made by him, all right? To suppress the information saying that the detective is lying. And that doesn't prove anything, all right? Who has more of an incentive to lie? The man who's potentially facing 40 years in a RICO charge, or a detective who says that something happened? Now, I'm not saying this didn't happen. I'm not saying it did happen. But essentially, this is Thug pulling at straws in the trial, basically saying, yo, we cannot have this come out. This makes me look bad. And I feel like the detail here that's really interesting that a lot of people are overlooking, when he says this evidence must be excluded because it's not accurate, it places Mr. Williams' character at issue. But thirdly, it's irrelevant to the trial of the above referred case. That means that these alleged comments about a murder wasn't the Big Nut murder. Don't know what murder it was. We need to find out. But he was apparently, allegedly, according to the state and the detectives, despite Young Thug giving his word, nah, that's not what happened. Supposedly, Mr. Williams was very young at the time. Why does that matter? Again, it's just these kind of excuses like he was very young. I don't know why that matters. All right.
But I mean, I feel like if you didn't snitch, you really ain't got to explain yourself. You basically went to Twitter and, got on there and put so many tweets up. And then you also said the detective lied, and that's where that motion got filed. Well, that's you filing that motion saying that the detective lied. And that's how that interrogation tape was not supposed to get leaked, but it got leaked. So where we go from here?
But he's saying it's not true. He's saying the Detective Quinn may wrongly state that he was in the back of the police car and gave information on a murder case. He's trying to suppress this because it's about a different case. It's not a good look, man. But anyway, Young Thug, he kept crashing out. He'd been crashing out on Twitter all day long, man. So in addition to that, he said, stop trying to make me one of those boys. Death before dishonor this way, kids. It's desperate, all right? And so he went back and forth with Rollo, okay? And before I get to the Rollo tweets, I'm going to give you a little bit more context. Shout out to Remo, man, because he be doing some exceptional journalism on this situation. But Remo posted a throwback clip of Rollo basically saying that he had a long-running beef with Young Thug and that he shot at Young Thug every time he saw him outside. This is crazy.
So, with my boy Young Thug, it's kind of special to me because me and Young Thug, we was beefing. You know what I'm saying? We came up in the streets beefing with each other. If you on this side and you on that side, of course you're gonna beef. You know what I'm saying? He was from the other side. And like, everywhere I seen him, I shot at him. I know.
He said he shot at him everywhere that he sees him, man. This is actually crazy. So look, they went back and forth on Twitter. All right, they went back and forth on Twitter. So look, Rollo made this post, all right? In response to Young Thug saying that he was a snitch, or sorry, Pee Wee Roscoe pointing out that Rollo was dragging Rollo into this. Rollo ain't have nothing to do with this initially, right? He said, well, bitch, I lied to the feds for real, and you still called Lil Baby and told him to cut me off because I wasn't right. So now you're going to have to go through what me and Gunna went through, and we waiting on that gospel album, twin. And Rollo, just for the sake of just being factual, okay? Man. Technology sucks sometimes. Let me zoom into this somehow. Here we go.
Wait. If you were detained at any Los Angeles or California juvenile detention facility, this is the money.
All right. So the whole point of this paperwork is basically to say that Rollo, all right.
They said they wait on that gospel album, Thugger. They said they wait on that gospel album. They said if you're gonna be a rat and a rapper at the same time, you might as well go on to be a gospel rapper. Man, that's crazy work, man. This is crazy, bro.
He lied to the police. It says from the information given by Davis was deemed to be chicanery. Now, if you don't know chicanery, he's spinning them, he weaving a narrative that's not true. This is what Thug's trying to say that he did, but he said what he said in that interview, okay? So this literally says, this is from the actual report of investigation, okay? It's saying that they believe that the statements made by Rollo were chicanery. The proffer remains unknown, all right? Both stash houses were discovered abandoned, okay? The facts set forth above show reasonable grounds do not exist to grant Davis information to be truthful. They didn't think his information was truthful. They said that the feds themselves, the cops themselves said outright, okay, we do not believe that what he said was true. Specifically, the information given did not help the U.S. to identify nor locate the individual mentioned in the illegal narcotics trafficking described above. The FBI through this investigation conducted the statements that were given. The information obtained from Davis lacks credibility. Davis stated that his plug, aka drug supplier, was dead, which led him into trafficking marijuana. Okay. It says Davis refused to answer questions on or about April 17th, 2018, after being found in the cargo bay of the airplane with the product marijuana on board. So this basically says Rollo's statements was a load of cap, chicanery. Okay. And Young Thug clapped back. He replied to this. All right. He replied to this. He reposted Rollo's post. He said, see, the difference between me and you is one, your friend said you didn't lie. You actually told on real people. You said that somebody actually did something that they were arrested for. Well, like shooting up a tour bus. That Rollo, Pee Wee was arrested for, like that. I made an honest mistake. This is him admitting that he told. I made an honest mistake saying that we sold Lil Wayne weed to try and prove to the detectives that we wasn't beefing with him. He didn't say we. This is cap. This is misdirection.
Wow. So on his Twitter page, he even said it himself. He made an honest mistake, saying that we sold Lil Wayne. Wow. That's why I said you ain't supposed to even say nothing about that, man. That's crazy, right there.
He said he's talking about Pee Wee Roscoe. He didn't say He didn't say we carry Wayne's drugs. He didn't say that. He didn't say they sold Wayne weed. He didn't say any of this. This is a lie. Okay. See the difference? Well, you're a liar. And let's not forget, you told Fanny you would take the stand on me and Lucci in our case to get out of jail. Citation needed, young thug. We're going to need a citation because I don't know if any of that's true. He kept going. He added Rallo Famgoon. He said, I tried to free my mans. You tried to fry yours. That isn't true based on the paperwork that's been shared. All right. He is on Twitter crashing out, lying, spreading misinformation to try and cover up the fact that he has been exposed for talking to the police for 2 hours and being a hypocrite. Because if he thinks Gunner's a snitch, then he's a snitch too. That's been my stance the whole time. You can't have both. You can't have it the same way. Right? It is what it is. So Rallo been clapping back. Rallo done hit back a whole bunch of times. Okay, and he's been pretty hilarious with it. Okay, he posted this. Said the difference is Rallo lied to the police. They told the truth. Facts. All right. He goes on to say, what do you call a man that's always one, got another dude's money in his hand, and two, got another dude's piece in his mouth? A Pee-wee butt person. All right. We're going to clean this up and be very careful about what we say here. But he's going at Pee-wee and he's basically saying Pee-wee got another man's money in his hand. All right. He's inferring that Pee-wee got paid to say that. Okay. And he's even messaged Pee-wee in a direct DM and he shared this. Said, you ho. Where you at? Let's meet so I can show the world how much of a bitch you is. Matter of fact, you a side hoe. You ain't never been a main chick. Old click to click riding. That is actually very disrespectful. Okay. So Rallo has been going crazy on Twitter himself. All right. Rallo has been putting a lot of stuff out there in response to this tweet that I showed you earlier. I tried to free my mans, you tried to free yours. He clapped back, says, well, it doesn't look like you freed him to us, twin. Showed the mugshot. Showed Pee Wee Roscoe's article saying that he was trying to say that Birdman had something to do with it and this hilarious image, all right? Rallo had a whole lot to say over the last 48 hours, okay? He's had a whole bunch of things to say that were very interesting, all right? He's clapping back at a bunch of people, posted that Pee Wee Roscoe message, posting a whole bunch of stuff, okay? So he's ever since this came out, all right? Ever since he came out, he said, what's for me is for me and what's for the streets is for the streets. People make changes for what they want in life. When everyone went against you, I was with you. And when everyone went against me, you rode with them. I don't give a F what nobody say about you. If you're riding with me, I'm riding for you and can't nobody turn me against you. I'm with you until the world blow. F the politics. Help me, help us. He said, God don't play about me. A lot of people have been saying this is some divine intervention. This is like cosmic karma after all of the smut that Thug put on Gunner's name. The karmic gods have come back to bite him in the backside, man. Said, I ain't gonna dookie on you like you dookied on me when everyone went against me. I'ma pray for you and hope we can get this thing back together. All right? Said, you know I ain't going. I don't even know why a F-boy would even try and play with me like that. Paint whatever picture you want of me and I'll help you hang that stuff up so I can show you how much I don't give a F. Said, good morning. I just want to tell that ugly fat bitch Jade she owed me and Gunner an apology for how she did us. That Big B won't be able to fit in them spider sweatsuits when I get done with how much stuff I'm finna talk. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. This guy's hilarious, man. He got the thugs. He got the jokes. You know, he cracking the jokes. He's saying the big bouncer herself back promoting parties. You work in the door or the kitchen. Oh my gosh, right? Oh my gosh. He just went crazy with it, okay? We already saw that tweet. And here's what was really interesting. So Rallo clapped back, right? When Thug said, see, the difference between me and you is one, your friends said you didn't lie. You actually told on real people. You said that somebody actually did something they were arrested for. And I made an honest mistake saying that we sold Lil Wayne weed to try and prove the detectives we had nothing to do with it.
My name's Cameron Salo. I'm Dylan Salo. And we're currently attending NLC Idaho campus.
Chat, what y'all think about
just like Young Thug got Pee Wee Roscoe up to task to basically ride for him. Rallo's doing the same thing. He got somebody from his case, all right? He said, clapped right back at Young Thug, hit him with the Uno reverse card, and did exactly to him what he did to Pee-wee, with Pee-wee. He said, well, let's hear it out of my friend's mouth. Did I tell on him? I went federal. You went Fulton County. I never met Fannie Willis in my life. Show your proof like I'm showing mine. And for your information, I was one of the only dudes screaming free Lucci. You snake-ass dudes are the real reason Atlanta is broken. You thought you was John Gotti. You just a street.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. It's looking like Atlanta falling apart right now, boy. All the big stars, the big celebrity rappers out there falling apart, like they all going against each other. Even the groups that was groups, like they going against each other. This is crazy work, chat, man. I ain't gonna lie. Man.
Punk. Let's not forget Big Boo took care of your bum ass. Shout out to The Rock, raised on Cleveland crew. And here he is, man. So this is, I guess this is Rallo's co-defendant, basically stamping it that he did not tell on him.
This is all they could be doing. That's what I think. If you had my personal opinion, I think they done took all this shit that going on with their proffer, and just since they don't know the answers to the proffer, they just, that's what they use. They just throwing shit together, like. And so it makes sense what you saying. That's the only thing when you just said that. That's the only thing that can make sense. They taking that profit shit and throwing me in that as whoever that the people had been talking about. That's probably what they think. That
and then they keep, the dog food, and they call me Mr. Dog Food. So they like, okay, this nigga Rollo done got this man locked up for some dog food. That's what it got to be, Sean.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what they going out for. I'm laughing, but I'm getting what you say. I'm saying the same thing. That's all they can be getting it out for.
That's some weird ass shit.
So they ain't got no facts. Ain't nobody saying, oh, I got it, I can pull it up, or I got some paper, or Sean sent me some paperwork.
Man.
So Rallo clapped back, all right, and he continued talking, continued doing his tweet, and he reposted some other people's stuff. So Pee-wee Roscoe did 10 years for Wayne's tour bus. Then he got out. Then they locked him up for the same charge again when the RICO hit. How the hell did you try and help free him? Lol. He said, they cut low and I'm going to cut lower. That's on God. Who want it? Right? So Rallo also had other stuff to say in clips that were circulating on Instagram. Okay, this was just his ex rants, but he was going crazy on Instagram too. All right, so this was getting posted on Atlantology. He said, Rallo wants to meet with Pee-wee and shoot the one-on-one fade for talking all of that stuff, man. It's actually crazy. It's actually crazy.
You gonna put me in this? I ain't got nothing to do with home. Nothing to do with home. I ain't even went up. Now, keep that same energy that y'all did to everybody else to him. Come out. Going online talking about, don't even say my name. I ain't said now one of y'all niggas ain't now time. Come out. Come on with the joke. Roscoe, where you at? Come outside, get out that house. Come outside, let's meet up. Let's meet up. Let's do like back in the days. Meet up. Man, I ain't talking about nothing. Always getting online talking about another, man. I wasn't even saying that. I just made my little post telling it, hey, stick to your homeboy. Now you want to go online and say something about me. I ain't said nothing about you, home.
So Rallo had other posts on his Instagram too. All right, had this one. He said, I don't give a F what nobody say about you. If you ride it for me, I'm riding for you. And can't nobody turn me against you. I'm with you until the world blow. F the politics. Somebody got to stand on something. That's the real G code. That's what he said, man. Posted a video.
If I'm with you, it ain't nothing nobody can do or say to turn me against you. It's us versus them to the world blow. I don't give a damn what this shit come with. My mama, my own family, my sisters, my brothers can't even turn me against you. They ain't gotta respect you, but they ain't gonna disrespect you. No, I don't right there. Hell no. I don't give a damn. I ain't riding no new waves. I don't give a damn about no politics. There's no amount of money that can buy my motherfucking loyalty. I'm standing on that and I'm willing to die.
Now, I just want to point out something very interesting. Notice what his hat says. It says respect. Respect. Not respect, respect. This is a reference to Birdman. This is a hidden coded message, right? You remember when Birdman went to the Breakfast Club? Said, you better put some respect on my name. This a little reference to Birdman, a little coded message hidden there for Thug, man. I spot everything.
And if I'm in a room and somebody talking bad about you, if I don't walk out that motherfucker, it's my duty to check it. And if I fuck with somebody that you don't fuck with, it's my duty to come into some common ground with y'all and fix whatever problem y'all got. Send it to your mans. So fuck the politics, fuck the rap shit, fuck whatever. Hey,
so look, he kept it real, man. He said what he had to say, and then there's more, right? There's more, all right? And I got to give Rollo his flowers, man. He be fresh. He got fresh fits all day long, man. And he got the fam goon chain, got the pink fluffy hat. You know what I'm saying? The pinky ring. He looking fresh, man. But look, he commented here. He posted this video. He said, we always have to help the elders of our community. So I'm reaching out to ask y'all to help me start this old man, Mr. Roscoe, a GoFundMe account to raise money so he can continue his lying life of posting other people money and jewelry. We also got to get big baby Jade in the gym. Her clout chasing days are now over. She'll be back to being a bouncer at all the local bars and clubs in Atlanta. Thank you and God bless. Let's hear what he said.
Well. It's a sad day in Atlanta right now. We have an old homeless dude by the name of Roscoe who has lost his Section 8 apartment due to the fact he was found guilty of dick riding in the first degree. I no longer think that his sugar daddies will support his living arrangements due to the fact that the Department of Labor have cut off his unemployment check and he lost his disability benefits. And he do not qualify for any Social Security benefits because dick riding is not a real job.
That boy said lost his unemployment check. Hey, this shit crazy, man. Atlanta, what y'all got going on over there in Atlanta, man? Why is everybody going through it right now so bad, man? I can't even say this is just some little small beat. This seemed like everybody really hate each other. That's what it seemed like to me. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That's my opinion.
In the state of Georgia. So I think that y'all should enjoy me in efforts in helping him get a GoFundMe account so he can continue to live this false lie life on Instagram. And I also need you guys' help in influencing Baby Jade to use Ghana, amazing coach, to lose their weight because she will be back club bouncing every week in the club.
Oh my gosh, man. Oh my God. You got to give it. Hey, listen, you shouldn't have taken Rollo to war because this guy's got a sense of humor. Young Thug ain't got no sense of humor like this, okay? And Rollo's not just posting videos and tweeting, he also commenting, he covering all the ground, all right? When academics posted Pee Wee Roscoe saying Thug ain't do nothing wrong, Rollo commented, Roscoe a whole ho. 305. Get your calculators out and work out what 305 means on the calculator, man. That is actually crazy. It's crazy. It's a bad look, right? It's a bad look for everybody. It's wild, okay? And once again, the fans have been turning on Thug in his own subreddit, okay? His own fans are turning on him. They're not feeling him. They see what a hypocrite he is. They posted memes that send Thug trying to find the next dude to call a snitch. He's snitching on snitches. All right. Some people are defending him. All right. Video a decade old, and everyone that ain't a child already knew about it. That's cap, because everybody done woke up and said, what the hell? Anyone that ain't a Gunna fan knows he didn't snitch. Roscoe said he didn't snitch. Roscoe's word don't count for nothing, unfortunately. Gunna fans scrambling for everything. That is kizzy cap. You gonna believe Roscoe or your own ears?
So I have a hot take. AI is not just a buzzword if you use Monday CRM.
I'm so glad you said that.
Man, the call was coming from inside the house the whole time. So allegedly, Young Thug and his team are running around having posts about this taken down, man. Thug's team are removing posts about this situation. All right? They're saying it's time to rat to Mark Zuckerberg. But look, everybody has got their 2 cents on this. We saw Charleston White saying, I thought real gangsters just got in the interview room and said, I need to talk to my lawyer. But Charleston White has broken it down even further, right? Charleston White has said, the industry owes YF and Lucci an apology because Lucci is what Young Thug and Woody portrayed themselves to be. That's what he's saying. So he put a long post, said the hip hop community and the streets are frauds. YFN Lucci and Shell Kel are what these dudes, Thug and Woody, had been portraying to be. So here's the breakdown of what led to the 2015 case and King Slime talking. It was already rumored on the streets that Shannon Stillwell, Woody, Yak, and Threat, Woody's best friend, did the hit on Donovan Thomas, aka Nut, and Thug ordered the hit and rented the car. The reason why they killed Nut is because someone shot the window out of Thug's car. Thug called Nut and said he wanted his car fixed. Nut said, dude, you're rich, get your own car fixed, and that's what started the war. Investigator T and Investigator G, along with the feds and Detective V, a white girl, were on Woody's case, especially with all of the murders and houses being shot up with the war between YSL and YFN. Woody comes down to clear his name and to find out what we know, and he basically breaks, gives us what we need, because he was tired of going back and forth to prison, because we kept on arresting him with guns and on probation violations, after we caught him with a machine gun in a backpack while playing basketball at a rec center in Mechanicsville. But he needed that gun because YSL left him hanging after the murders. But before that, both Woody and Threat shot up Rich Homie Quan's dad's house and his dad's barbershop in 2015, striking him in the leg. This happened after Rich called Thug homosexual whilst he was performing, and Thug let me get the rest of this. All right, I found the whole post, and Charleston White got a bunch of other stuff speaking on this, so we'll get to that in a minute, okay? But before that, both Woody and Threat, can you see this? Let me move me over here.
But hey, everybody, man, I'm finna go and get up out of here, chat, man. Like I said, this Trap Morose page right here, if y'all want to watch the rest of that video, it's like about 15, 20 minutes left. Y'all can go watch it. I'm about to get up out of here, but what I want to tell y'all too, man, anytime you get in that interrogation room, man, you do not talk to them people, man. You let them do their job. Whether you got a lawyer or not, you don't talk. Let them do their job. So that's what they're saying right now. You see the internet is on fire right now. It's going crazy. But hey, I want to make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to this channel, man. And I'm gonna keep coming back with these topics. I just want to go live today because I normally like just post videos. But I said I'm gonna go live today and see how many people I get to come in here. But I ain't get as many people I expected to get, but it's all good. It's gonna turn up soon. We turn it up, man, little by little. But I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Y'all, I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Stay tuned.